What's up, viewers? This is Two Wheels and a Trail doing another full ride guide. As you have noticed, after you park, you will have to cross this street called Dry Creek Road, so watch out for traffic. Alright, now let's talk about the details of this ride. I would consider Red Tail and Landslide Loop to be an intermediate difficulty trail. It is 5.2 miles long, which is around the distance I like to do for morning rides, and it has about a 750-foot climb of total elevation. This is the perfect ride for someone that has been riding throughout the season. This ride does include about 2 miles of continuous downhill. The downhill is smooth and flowy for the most part. You can pick up good, comfortable speeds, so nothing too crazy. Long flowing downhills are truly my favorite. If you like these type of downhill segments, then you will like this trail. The terrain is great too, nothing too steep or crazy. This is what the terrain looks like. This is a loop ride, which is nice, and here is what the route looks like. There is usually plenty of parking if you come in the morning, but as I mentioned, you will have to cross that road. Actually, you will have to cross 3 roads on this ride, which you'll see in this video. If you love to be alone on your rides and don't want to encounter many people, come during the weekday and in the morning. I've done this ride before and have been the only one on the trail. If you're familiar with my channel, you'll know that throughout the video, I'll pop back in and guide you or point out features. Finally, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel because I would greatly appreciate it. Subscriptions is what motivates me to post more full ride guided videos. Alright, enjoy, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm already back because we had a connecting trail coming up. So you make that left that you just saw to stay on Red Tail. Coming up, we have a split in the trail. Make the right here to stay on Red Tail. Okay, we have another split coming up. Keep going straight to stay on Red Tail. You can see here that I will stop and confirm that with my map. Okay, take the left trail here to stay on Red Tail. Here is the second road we will cross on this ride. Just be careful when you're on this road because of that turn coming up for cars, and that it could be a little hard to see where the trail continues on from the other side. Here's the third road we will be crossing. Make a left here to reconnect with Red Tail. After you make this turn, you want to keep going straight to stay on Red Tail. Once again, we're coming up on another split. Make the right here. To stay on Red Tail, you'll cross this little bridge that is Current Creek. Sometimes water does flow. It is a seasonal creek. And here we are again with another split. Stay to the right and continue on Red Tail. All right, I am back, and we have another split in the trail. This time, instead of going right to be on Red Tail, we'll actually head left to get on Landslide. We have reached the highest point of our ride, and now for the next 2 miles, it'll be downhill. There are rocky parts of this ride, so just be prepared for them. It's been a few minutes, but I'm back, and here we are with some more rock obstacles just to be aware of.
Nelly.
All right, that was the end of the long downhill segment. We now will actually cross this bridge here that's off to the right and get on to Current Creek, which will take us back to Red Tail. We have another short climb. This will be our last climb of this ride. Then there will be a short downhill towards the parking lot. All right, at this signpost, you want to continue just making right past that signpost. Don't do what I do and think that I need to make a left here. Both this trail here that I'm shortly heading on is called Lookout Loop, and so is the one to the right. It makes this little loop, so it's kind of like this trail that we intersect with briefly to get back onto Red Tail. All right, we are going to do our final descent all the way down to the parking lot. Stay right to get back on a Red Tail. If you make the left here, you'll just end up on the Lookout Loop. Make a sharp right here to finish off the ride. We have come to the end of the ride. I do appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, ride safe. All right. There's an encore of this ride. My watch thought I had an accident and started sending out my location to all my emergency contacts. I wonder what happened on that ride that made it think I had crashed. That was interesting. Anyways, I'm okay.